Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Cinco de Mayo, which means 5th of May. And I believe that's when the Mexicans defeated France or kicked them out of their country or something. Anyway, it's a big day in Mexico, and they're having a little celebration in Capitan at the place where I got the pizza. They're going to have a blues thing there. I'll go by there later and check it out. But anyway, what else is new? Hey Google, what's the day and date? I just said that, didn't I?
It is Saturday, the 5th of May 2018.
Hey Google, what's the weather in Capitan, New Mexico?
Currently in Capitan, it's 49 and sunny. Today, it'll be sunny, with a forecasted high of 76 and a low of 44.
Perfectamundo, guys. Perfectamundo. Anyway, I'm getting Windstream internet service installed on Monday, and they will let me transfer it into Capitan when I move at no charge. So that's good. But anyway, Rick and Amy Clark. Wow, that hamster wheel is spinning really fast today. Sounds like you got it all worked out, partner. Have a good night. Thank you. I did. Cool breeze. Good morning, Rusty 78609. Great comment, call, and we all will follow you wherever you go, sir. Well, thank you. Cool breeze. Interesting name, Cool breeze. I like that. Mark H. Thanks for the info, Rusty. I've been wanting to do the same thing, talking about changing from Verizon to a cheaper service, because all I use my phone for now is internet when I'm traveling, and since I'm going to be stationary, I can do something different, and then when I leave to go back to Texas, I'll just bump my plan right back up to where it was. But in the interim, I'll save about 25 or 30 bucks a month or more. The Everything Channel 1718 has a pretty good comment here about the Walmart Family Mobile plan. He describes them. So if you're interested in the Family Mobile at Walmart, check it out. He's got a link to it. This is Ken A. Mac on the cheap smartphone. They may count anything over 5 to 15 seconds as a minute. So if you talk 5 minutes, 5 seconds, they charge for 6 minutes or something like that. But I don't make, it says if you make few calls, no problem. If you make many short calls, the partial minutes can add up. Thank you, Ken A. Mac. Good point. This is AM Blades. Comment called, when we Rangers hear someone ask a question about something we all know, I have to remember that there are a lot of people that are new. We are happy that others are discovering Rusty. It makes me happy to see he is being able to brighten their day too. Well, I hope so. Anyway, it's good to have a little company. I mean, without you guys, ain't much left. I mean, A. Padilla. Something is living in a something. You are correct, Rusty. Oh, this is about living in RVs. They're trying to outlaw it. Says you are correct, Rusty. They are trying to reclassify the definition of an RV like they reclassified semi-automatic weapons as automatic weapons, or assault weapon, or free speech as hate speech if they don't agree with it. Anyway, love your channel. Have a great day. I will contact my Congress rep and tell him her HUD is wrong. Good for you. George McElroy, I think. We are in Arizona and it's getting hot and we are evaporating. Well, you know, the hottest month here in this area is June, okay? But hot here in June is 85 degrees or 83. But with low humidity, that's nothing. I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. Moon Dancer, is that town unincorporated? No, it's an incorporated town. They've got a police department and city council and all that stuff. Mike Brandenburg, I wonder how you would download your videos from your phone to your laptop. I don't. Would it not run up data on the phone, send it to your laptop? No. No, the way you do it whenever you have a Wi-Fi service is they provide a modem, okay? And that's Wi-Fi, okay? So the phone, you just turn on the Wi-Fi, your phone connects to the router, and you do everything over the Windstream internet, okay? That's how that works. Mike Idilio Robles. Hello, Mr. Robles. How are you doing this morning? Senor Robles. Cheap smartphones. Anyway, he's got a long comment. I'll read a couple of sentences. It says, Rusty, you made a comment about using your data when using Google Maps on the road. That's true. There is a way to use Google Maps, most of it anyway, without using either Wi-Fi or data. Woo dog. In the Google Maps menu, there is a choice. Offline Maps. Click on it and you get that section. The idea is to download the maps of the area where you are going to be traveling. Use Wi-Fi for that. Once you have the maps, use the app the regular way. Well, very good. Thank you, Idilio. That's very smart. Anyway, he's got a good comment there, so if you guys are trying to save data or conserve data, check out his comment on cheap smartphones. Thank you, sir. Moon Dancer, Rusty, you have a knack for interviewing. One of the best on YouTube. Well, I'm not too sure about that. Moon Dancer, my Google, come on, LOL. Moon Dancer, what was the name of the phone plan? Windstream. Yeah, well, the internet service provider is called Windstream. It's one word. Yeah, you got it right. I don't know what area they cover. No, they're not in Texas. Well, they're in the Dallas area, but they're not in my area. Popo 47, check Ting Mobile. He's got a link to Ting Mobile. It says the monthly charges vary based on your usage, and for low volume users it can be a real deal. I used them for several years, but ended up switching to T-Mobile plan when I got my son a phone. The customer service is outstanding. See, that's another thing about these. They're either MNVOs or MVNOs or something. They're basically buying time from AT&T and Verizon using their towers and then reselling it. But for all those companies, TracFone, not T-Mobile, but all the rest of them, Ting Mobile or whatever we got, customer service, some of them is non-existent. TracFone does okay. I've had their service before. William Hoover, how about Tex-Mex? Like your video. Okay. Amish Sailor, I bet there's going to be a lot of interesting people in that town. I can't wait for the upcoming videos. Yeah, it's amazing how many people have moved to Capitan from out of state. I talked to 2 people yesterday that were from California. They moved to Capitan at different times. They were in a little town north of San Francisco. But they moved to Capitan about 10 years apart, but they were both from the same town. So, but yeah, there's a lot of people. I met one lady from Illinois. I met a couple of people from Texas. But yeah, you know, the locals are probably in the minority. I don't know. Mike Butterfield, how do you eat an internet elephant 1 megabyte at a time? Yeah, boy, that's true. George Kokuros, using the awning, you said you need some shade. Use the awning, you said you need some shade. Well, I may. I may use it when I'm in town. As long as the wind's not blowing, I will. Thank you. James Rice, project fee from Google is a much better deal. The only problem with Google Fi is they have no coverage out here, man. They use T-Mobile and Sprint towers. And you know, if you don't have Verizon or AT&T out here, you don't have any coverage at all. As far as I know, T-Mobile doesn't have coverage here much. Robbie Sock, oh, this is on the concrete truck. He's not about to turn over. The truck is level, no lean, and he just stuck. Okay. Time zone, I use my TracFone for my smartphone service. The cost is low. Well, that's good. A lot of people use TracFone. Apparently millions do. Janet Allison's got a long comment. I'll read part of it. It's about RVing something. Geico screwed me over twice by telling me I had full coverage until I needed it. Suddenly it wasn't on my policy. I got the highest amount of comp and collision and all the rest of the bundle. I knew I was going to be on the road and wanted the coverage I could get. And anyway, yeah, it says good luck with yours. Sure hope you get better service. Yeah, I hear you. You know, all they want is you to pay premiums. They don't want to pay anything out. All the insurance companies are like that. Cheap smartphone purge like a polished diamond in a goat's rear. Yeah, I hear you, Purge. Pat Miller, I've been using Wing, 15 bucks, unlimited text and talk, half gig internet, works fine. 15 bucks. I'm telling you, it's amazing how cheap this stuff's gotten. DJ's Travels, great video. Rusty, I'm glad you're having a great trip. You're so frugal. Keep up the entertaining videos. Frugal is another word for cheap. Comment called Joyce Bornett. I remember when our sewer backed up, and as they were working on that, we got the rotten egg smell of dead fish. It's only lasted a few days, but it's enough to drive you right out of your home. I kind of know what you're going through is bad. One cannot live without waiting to see the new camping spot. Stay safe and happy trails. Thank you. This is Art. He's got a long comment, and I'll read a few sentences of it on cheap smartphones. He said, I'm probably missing something here. If you get Windstream in your RV, from what I understand, that is DSL. It is hardwired to your physical location. If you move, you will not have Windstream where you end up unless you have it reconnected. I'm going to do that, and there's no fee, Art. And it is available at the new spot. I've already checked. It's not available in Texas, I know that. So anyway, thank you for your comment, Art. Appreciate it. Dave Edelman. Cheap smartphone, how will you survive without the slab on the 4th of July? LOL, good information. That is greatly appreciated. I used to pay $420 a month for 5 phones and with Verizon. Those days are over. I will tell you that getting my wife's phone number from Verizon to Total Wireless was no easy task. It took 3 days of me learning and calling them. Getting an education of how to will save you some headache for sure. I'm telling you. Cheap smartphone. Why don't you give the guy with Windstream in the RV park $30 a month and use his password? Then you both save money. Oh, just an idea. Well, that's a good thought, but I wouldn't want to do that. Thank you. Sidebuster 330. Look into Straight Talk Sell. It's the same company as you are looking into. Has good price. It's on Verizon. Yeah, I'm going to use Verizon. I'll use a CDMA SIM card, which is a Verizon SIM card, and I have a Verizon phone. So if I change, because Verizon does have a plan that I can go to that will save me about $30 a month, and you know, pigs get fat and hogs get slaughtered. So you know, I may not want to change, because if I just stay with Verizon and go to that cheaper plan, then when I get ready to go back to the unlimited plan when I'm in Texas, all I got to do is just go on the internet and click, and I'm back. Lydia Lewis, I say go with your gut feeling. I'm currently looking for a place to truck camp in New Mexico. There's a lot of them. Cheap smartphones, American Woman RV. Check out T-Mobile One, unlimited over 55 years old for $50 a month. Second line, $10 more a month. Yeah, the only problem with T-Mobile, see, in my area in Texas, they have no coverage. Even though it shows on their map, I got T-Mobile one time. I tried it for 3 days, and it didn't work at all in my home, in Texas, my home base. Dave Edelman's got a long comment. I'll read part of it. It says, Rusty, please do a Beer 30 take on the current location. It will go viral. Everyone here knows how much I enjoy your video. Rusty is a household name here, and everyone knows to leave this Marine alone when Rusty is talking in the background. Get him, boy, get him. Says, I'm so poor at the moment I can't afford to pay attention. I'll send something when it changes. Well, don't worry about sending me nothing. If you buy something from Amazon, use the Amazon link. That's fine. Rather be fishing. Can use the library? Yeah, I can use the library. Sure, you got to have a driver's license and a utility bill or something showing that you live in the area. That's all. This is Tom Wilson. I live in a small town and have DSL service. It works great. It's fast and reliable. Well, I'm looking forward to that, because I'll be here for at least 4 months, you know, June, July, August, September, and, well, the rest of May. So, yeah. And I may go on. It just depends on how it goes, man. You know, all that glitters isn't gold. So yeah, may get in town and find out it's like Funny Farm. You know what I mean? A bunch of weird dudes. But you never know. We'll see. Take it one day at a time. Live in the present. Okay, now. Cheap smartphone. Van and Halen. Got a long comment. I'll read part of it. Hey, Rusty, you talking about some stuff that I know a little about. If you want to stick with the Verizon network, go to Walmart and get set up with Total Wireless plan. It's $35 a month, no contract, unlimited calls, text, and 5 gigabyte of data on the Verizon network. If you really want cheap, go to Ting. They run a pay for what you use system, no contract, and it's either Sprint or AT&T. No, I don't want to go with Sprint or AT&T. Yeah, the one you're talking about, Total Wireless, has some potential. Okay, because see, those things can that includes all taxes and fees with these companies. That's what I like. It's $35. Well, I'm paying about $83 right now, so that's round numbers. Well, that's $48 a month. That'll nearly pay for the total Windstream setup. Okay. Gale Resources, quaint town. This is Ruidoso. If you have a truck, could you buy one of those large 50, 100-gallon containers for water, fill it every few weeks, elevate it a bit to your rig? I'd prefer out of town for quiet, and then errands being, yeah, 100 gallons, 50 gallons of water weighs 400 pounds, so, I got basically a half-ton pickup. I might be able to carry 1,000. But anyway, New Mexico has been on my radar for a while. Hang in there. It's a good place as far as I'm concerned. Moving to Capitan, Mike Ellis says, I'm having my beer 30 and was thinking about your situation. Keep your options open. There's a lot of different towns out there. And I think you're going to want a little bit higher elevation for midsummer. Actually, Mike, June is the hottest month here, and I've already, of course, I've checked it many times, but it gets up into the mid 80s, and that's a little warm, okay, but the humidity's low. But compared to Texas at 105 and 50 to 80% humidity, this is better. And all I want is a major improvement, and I got that. Fresh farm eggs, the Everything Channel 1718. You should consider Walmart Family Mobile. They have unlimited talk, text, and 1 gig of data for only $25 a month. They also have the same plan with 3 gigs for $30 a month. All the plans have unlimited talk and text. Yeah, it says the plan is sold by Walmart, but it uses T-Mobile, and T-Mobile won't do it here, okay? It won't. Thank you, though. Thank you for the thought. Joan Milano. Sounds good, Rusty. Stinky water would be hard to live with. It's not that bad. I mean, what I'm doing, I'm just taking birdie baths. I get some fresh water. There's a few spigots that don't have stinky pinky, and I just fill up my 5-gallon water jug and then 1 gallon at a time for bathing. I'm fine because it's a hell of a lot better than boondocking as far as comfort. Waking the dead. That all sounds good, but I thought you need a physical phone land to use DSL. No, I don't know. They didn't tell me anything about a phone. Anyway, well, you can hook up a phone to the modem, and you can also make Wi-Fi calls for free. Anyways, I travel a lot. Having an unlimited plan does make it so much more comfortable. I watch or listen to your videos and while driving sometimes. Well, be careful doing that. Anyways, I do appreciate all your videos. You are a New Mexican, amigo. Well, half. I'll go with that. I'm a Texican New Mexican. Rokomo1, he gave me a thumbs up. This is going to be a big change. Live downtown. Yeah, it will be. It'll be fun, I think. It'll be another adventure. Hell, I'm just adding ingredients to my life. That's all. This is Kothus, Kothus artist. Ruidoso says, he's got a long comment. I'll read part of it. Hi, we live here in Casa Grande in the RV park, and our rent is $3,500 a year. Well, that's roughly $300 a month, which includes water, which here in the desert is expensive, and garbage. We have 2 pools, gym, pool room, cars, clubhouse, well maintained. If you put plants in, they will put irrigation so your plant for your plants at no charge. Yeah, we're within 2 miles of everything. But anyway, yeah, that's so check out Casa Grande for you, Casa Grande, guys, if you want to do something else. Thank you, Kothus artist. Danny B, 1954, the prepaid cell plans do not allow you to tether other devices to your phone. There are some that do, but I'm not worried about tethering. I'll be using the Windstream internet for uploading and stuff, so I'm cool there. Judy Garden, this is on Van Living. She says, I hate Reflectix. It actually makes it unbearable when you're inside in the sun coming streaming. It just bounces around and burns your eyeballs out. Mabel Lane's got about 6 here. I'll read a couple of them. Cheap smartphones. No, she's got all kinds. Says Rusty, your fans on YouTube are your family true. Says she's on AT&T Wi-Fi, costs $40 a month. Says yippee, look at them foxy chicks. I'm talking about the chickens. Anyway, I love the music in the background. It's well, I was streaming Pandora Relaxation Radio. Anyway, Scotty's got a handful here. Cool chicken talk, Rusty. Cool comment call, Rusty. Is New Mexico warmer than Texas? No. Cool moving to Capitan, New Mexico, Rusty. Thank you. Cool cheap smartphone talk, Rusty. Thank you, Scotty Thompson. How's your bowling, boy? This is on the tiny home, Rosebud. Scratch that. In fact, hold on a minute. I gotta dump this one. Let me get rid of that one again. Okay, now we'll move on. Roger St. Martin on the truck camper. This is the one I did. There's one for sale in Burnet, Texas. Says, wonder how much road time on it. Just concerned about the frame. I don't know. I didn't know. It was just on a used car lot. I saw it and did a video of it for those that might be interested in it. Dan Fretzel, phone plans are like beer choices. There's a lot of them. That's what, you know me on beer. I go for the cheapest, so that's probably what I'll do with this. I don't know. We'll see. I want to make it easy to go back though, so I'll probably stick with Verizon and pay an additional $10 a month or $15, whatever it happens to be, because it's just that much for convenience for me. Dan Fretzel, phone. Oh, I already said that. Gerard got two here. Rusty, what about consumer seller? Very inexpensive, no contract, and quit anytime. I pay $25 and it's AT&T. Okay, thank you. Rusty, keep your own phone number, many plans to choose from, $10 and up, and AARP discount. Well, thank you, Gerard. I appreciate that. Todd Dunn, Rusty, the track phone 60-day plan is $25. That's $12.50 a month. Thank you. The unused minutes, text, and data all roll over. See, that's good. Yeah, that's a pretty good plan. Now, I'm looking at TracFone. I'm considering it. I am considering it. And they will allow you to tether, but you know, the only problem, of course, for me, when I'm in Texas, I have to have an unlimited plan, and I have to have a good cell service like Verizon. But anyway, so we'll see. I mean, again, I'm just polishing the diamond, guys. But anyway, we got through all of it, and we're done. So anyway, from near Capitan, New Mexico, this is Rusty 78609, fixing to move to another place in Capitan, going to a blues fest today, I think, around, it doesn't start till 10:30, but I may go there around noon and check it out. But anyway, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything your little heart desires, but if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of my video. I sincerely appreciate it, and those of you that have and are, thumbs up to you. And what else? Take deep breaths. Wrong, I skipped one. What else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones. It'll also help you lose weight if that's what you need or want to do. Then take deep breaths. Hold it for a few seconds. Breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress. Relieving stress lowers your blood pressure, and everybody knows that's good for you. What else? Stretch, 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 walk, walk, walk. Keep your health, guys. Keep your body in motion. Got to do that. And what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind, because what you let in are ingredients, okay? Don't let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside your head. A lot of people always want to dump negative crap in your head. It's natural. Don't let them do it. Either just walk away or say, look, I know how you feel. I felt the same way, but I've found that digging for diamonds with your fingernails is really fun. You know, or something, just something ignorant to get them, change the subject, okay? But anyway, guys, enjoy your life one day at a time, and adios, amigos. Bye-bye.